Hi everyone, it's Lou with Canada Humidor, and we're going to purge and fill our Colibri lighter today. Fantastic lighters. Colibri at one time did develop a bit of a stigma around the quality of their lighters. They did have some issues back in the late 90s and early 2000s. They had some suspect equipment that got out into the marketplace, and Colibri, as far as I understand, actually did go into bankruptcy. The people who originally owned it decided they wanted to fix it. They bought it back. They are now manufacturing, in my opinion, one of the best lighters that are available on the market. We got the Colibri Daytona here today. This lighter needs to be filled again. One of the things you'll notice over time is as the reservoir depletes, you're cranking the fuel adjustment up and you've still got just a little tiny flame. Time to purge it. Just take whatever you have. I have this little screwdriver, and just press in on the fill valve, push it in. All of that gas came out. You can still possibly hear a little hiss. Sometimes you can even get a little light out of it because there is some gas in there, but as soon as you hit that again, that lighter is empty now. We're going to fill this lighter with the Colibri butane. This is a 300 ml can. Excellent butane. Both brands that we carry are very, very good butane, and we recommend either one. Colibri lighter, Colibri butane. One of the other things that a good friend of mine likes to do is he likes to invert the can to keep the propellant separate from the butane that's going into the lighter. So I'll just break the seal there. We're going to take the lighter now and the can, and on this guy you can see that there's quite a fuel window on the side here. You may even be able to see that fill right up. You'll notice that there's an air bubble at the top though, and that's going to happen when you're filling an empty lighter with a full fill. What you can do just to reduce that and get rid of the air that's now been pressurized and trapped in there is, while the lighter's still inverted, take your purging tool and just give it a 1 second release, and that's going to let any of the air that's trapped in there out and just let a little bit of butane out. You can see that it bubbled. Now let's see if we can get that to fill completely. There you go. That bubble is much smaller than what it was, and actually it's almost completely gone. Butane, when it goes through a small opening, such as the nozzle on the can, through the fill valve, into the reservoir, is going to cool down. It cools down to about minus 35 Celsius. That means the reservoir in there, all the mechanisms, the venturi tubes, orifices, the jets are going to cool down. You'll want to give it a couple of minutes. Hold it in your hand, put it in your pocket, give it 5 minutes to rest, and that's going to let everything warm up and go back to the normal size that the manufacturer designed it to, so that the lighter will work properly. Adjust your flame. I usually set the adjustment at mid position, and then you can try to light that, and it's Colibri. Here we go. Every time. I don't know if you can see the flame there, but near zero misfire on these. They're amazing lighters. I love them. This is my go-to here now, and I carry that everywhere I go. Big giant fuel window. That sucker's filled properly now, and I'm not going to have any issues with it.